Have you been told you have to be on Twitter? If you own a business, if you are prominent on Facebook, if you've ever complained about Facebook's privacy settings, you've probably been told you need to check out Twitter. But what is Twitter? What do you do with Twitter? What's a tweet? What Twitter is a free microblogging or social messaging tool that lets you stay connected with people through brief text message updates, up to 140 characters in length. Twitter is based on you answering the question, what are you doing? So, with that in mind, today you are going to learn how to set up a very basic and very simple Twitter profile. There are a couple of things I want you to get together that will make life easier as you're going through the process of setting up Twitter. First of all, you need to go to twitter.com, set up a new profile. It's on the home page. It's very simple. Those things that you need to get together before you actually set up your profile is a professional looking headshot, preferably a close-up of your face, shoulders with a solid color background. Most people who look at Twitter do it on a mobile device, and they will see only a thumbnail size of who you are, what your picture is. We want to make sure it looks great. We want to make sure it stands out. The second thing you need to get together is 5 to 6 words that describe you, your interests, your business. Later, we'll be putting the pound sign in front of them, and this will help you easily get found on Twitter with people that have like interests. The third thing I want you to get is your first and last name, an email you want to use with a password that you can remember. Obviously, you know your first and last name, but some people have multiple email accounts, and each email account may have a password associated with it. Twitter has a very heavy email automatically that's just set up. And so when you're first setting up this account, you want to make sure you might want to push this to an email that you don't look at all the time, that it's not going to flood your box. You can change the settings in Twitter, but right now we're focusing on just setting up a profile. So, with those things available and picked out and ready to go, the first thing you're going to do when you're at twitter.com and set up your account is input your name, first and last, and the email to set up your account. Next, you will pick your Twitter handle. Your Twitter handle is the name that's associated with you, not your official name, but the name that's associated with you. Your handle is defined on Twitter as the name that you want to go by with the @ symbol ahead of it. What happens is people can use this combination to send direct replies or messages to you. It's important to get this as close to your real name as possible or company name. The reason why is, again, it helps you get easily found. Next, you'll accept the terms and conditions from this point once you've chosen a Twitter handle that no one else has. If your handle you originally chose is already taken by someone else, Twitter will make suggestions. You can pick from those, or you can start all over with something else. Now you have to follow people to finish setting up your account. They will suggest celebrities, musicians, prominent people who have no intention of ever following you back. I ignore those. There's a search bar up there. In that search bar, you need to pick from those keywords that are your interests or about your business or your target market, if you're a business, that you were going to use to describe yourself. So I would use those words one at a time to try to find people of common interests. So you'll put that word in there, occupation or activity, and then you'll search. And then you'll have this list of people that you can go through. You have to pick 5 people to follow. Then you'll hit the next button. When you hit next, you got to pick 5 more people. You want to go through that whole search thing again. On the next part, they want you to search your email contacts to see what friends you have who are on Twitter now that you could go ahead and connect to and follow. You can choose not to do this. You can choose to skip it. Some of you might think, oh, well, we're friends on Facebook. We don't have to follow them on Twitter. I don't want them to follow me. I highly suggest that you go ahead and connect with people on every platform you're on. The reason why I say do that is because Some people are more active on different platforms than they are on others. And so it's very important to facilitate those connections across as many platforms as you can. Go ahead, use those email contacts. Once you get through the people that are on Twitter using those emails that you have through your email, it'll say follow all. You want to go ahead and do that. Then it's going to say all these people are not on Twitter. Do you want to invite them? Don't do it. People get annoyed with that. Just skip that part. Next, you're going to upload your profile picture. Let's make it pretty or handsome. Again, that picture you chose before, that's the one we're going to use. And what's great with Twitter is even if it's like from your knees up or your floor up, there's a tool that'll let you zoom in on it so you can kind of pick which one you want. And it'll be in that thumbnail part so you'll be able to see which one's better and which one's not. Next, you're going to need to create your about section. This is who you are and what you're about. I always suggest have a really snappy, fun personality sentence. For me, I say that I am a sassinista, and that's just someone who's professional in being sassy. A lot of times people have followed me, read my profile, and thought, what's a sassinista? It's facilitated conversation, and I found people who have that kind of tongue-in-cheek sense of humor, and I love it. And then after your really snappy sentence, the second thing you want to do is take those keywords, those 5 or 6 that you had before, put a pound sign without a space in front of each of them. You do want to have a space, so for example, if you were a social media strategist like me, I would have pound, no space, social, no space, media, no space, strategist. So pound, social media strategist. Then I would put a space after strategist and start all over with my pound. And this is called a hashtag. These are search terms that get you found. So after that, you have to confirm your account. So you go to your email address that you used to set up your account, click confirm, go back in, sign in. Congratulations, you now have a basic Twitter account, and you did it by yourself. Thank you so much. I hope this helps you. Have a great day.